Here's your WNEM TV5 news update.
Good evening, everyone. I'm David Custer. Here's a look at the stories we are following tonight. Hospitals and healthcare systems around Michigan are feeling the strain of increased COVID-19 cases and hospitalizations, with more than 4,000 patients currently admitted statewide as positivity rates remain high. The rush of new cases is making it difficult for hospitals and the Thumb to provide adequate care. It's also becoming extremely difficult for them to find facilities willing to take in transfer patients. As of yesterday, there were fewer than 400 adult ICU beds left statewide. And tonight, a slight decline in daily cases, with the state reporting just over 6,300, along with 112 new deaths, with 81 identified during a vital records review. Now that brings the state's totals to more than 770,000 cases, and the death toll rises to 16,731. The latest state data shows more than 3.5 million Michigan adults ages 16 and up have received at least one dose of a COVID-19 vaccine, or roughly 43.3% of the adult population. We're working to learn more about an early morning house fire on Saginaw's west side. Shortly after 1 this morning, Saginaw police and firefighters were called to the fire on Stark Street near West Genesee. No word yet on the cause of the fire or if anyone was inside at the time. And now here's Brian with a look at your forecast.
Well, thanks very much, David. What a fall we have seen in our temperatures over certainly the last couple of days, but more dramatically over the last week, since it was just a week ago that we were enjoying an early taste of summer with high temperatures in the upper 70s and even low 80s. Thursday, we couldn't even make it out of the 40s, but thankfully that's not going to be a long-lived thing. First Warn 5 Sky Tracker showing tonight the shower and even rain and snow maker that we saw from Wednesday night into early Thursday has now begun to pull southeast of us, albeit quite slowly. So we're still close enough to see some wraparound showers on the back side of it. Most of them barely even registering as sprinkles, but it's some wet weather nonetheless that we will continue to deal with along and east of I-75 through the early evening hours, before then the low departs far enough overnight that it takes the rain out of the equation and eventually starts to break up some of this trailing cloud coverage back off to the west. Overall, things poised to improve quite a bit as we head into Friday. In the meantime, though, hour-by-hour forecast showing the last of the sprinkles really beginning to depart after about 10 o'clock this evening, but certainly by the time we hit midnight. From there, we should start to see these clouds, especially in inland areas, begin to break up while they remain a bit thicker along, say, the Thumb locations, as well as over the north end of Saginaw Bay. Heading into our Friday, while more of us will see sunshine, it's not going to be a mostly sunny day for everybody, especially the closer you are to Lake Huron. Mostly cloudy skies first thing in the morning across the Thumb and into some of our northern bay locations. These clouds may waver a bit farther inland than what's being indicated here. So the, again, general rule will be farther inland you are on Friday, better chances for more sunshine. Closer to Lake Huron, likely more cloud coverage, which will ultimately pivot on in toward some of our inland locations as the daytime period rolls on. But regardless, at least those clouds not producing any rain on us, and we'll ultimately start to break them up pretty well as we head on into Friday night. Here's the good news, though. More important than who gets more clouds than sunshine, temperatures for the overwhelming majority of us on Friday will get back basically right to average for this time of the year. Middle and upper 50s for most inland locations, but the abundance of clouds closer to Lake Huron will keep places like Bad Axe, Port Hope, and many of our Thumb locations in the middle to upper 40s. Low temp around 36 for tonight. A few showers early, giving way to mostly cloudy and breezy conditions overnight. Back to 56 for a high on Friday, I should say, under variably cloudy skies. Staying breezy, though, with the northwest wind 10 to 15 miles per hour. And we'll stay locked into those 50s through the upcoming weekend and into Monday, with each day featuring a small chance for showers. Another cool down Tuesday and Wednesday, which may lead to another round of rain and snow on Tuesday. But just in time for Earth Day next Thursday, things start to recover right back to average. Highs in the upper 50s and a mix of sun and clouds.
Remember to tune into WNEM TV5 on air and online 24/7 for the latest news, weather, and information.